So we started with string functions, and in the last video we talked about how to use the concat function, join two or more strings together. We tried out some examples. In this video, we are going to be talking about the replace function. Now, this is very useful if you're working with large data and you have to find a particular string or set of character, a particular group of characters or strings in on a particular column and replace them with something else. Say for example, I have a database of people's first name and last names. Now, people change names maybe after marriage, and I have to find that particular name and change that particular name. I could use the replace function. So basically, it's used to search for a particular set of string in a column and replace that particular string with a new um, string. So an example is replacing an outdated phone number or a broken URL or spelling mistakes, for example. So that's how we use the replace function, and the syntax is quite simple. It's just replace, then you state your source, which is the column that you want to find that old that string. Then you state your old text, which is the string you want to change, and then your new text, which is what you want to change that string to, and then from your table name. So let's um let's go into pgadmin once again, and let's try to practice the replace function. So we'd say, so let's see what's in our table again, just refresh our memory of how our table originally looks like. So this is our original table: James, first name, last name, postcode, phone number, card number, gender, and address. So an example, Stella Eze just got married. Let's say Stella Eze just got married. And we want, and she has changed her surname from Eze to Dio, for example, and we want to change that surname Eze. So Eze is in the last name column, right? So what we do is this: we say select from our table name is string manipulation. So what are we selecting from string manipulation this time? Let's select first name. Let's select last name. And then let's try the replace function now. So let's try the replace function. So let's say replace. Remember I said replace the source. So the first thing is the source. So which column do we want to check for that value? We want to check for that value Eze. We're looking for Eze. So we want to check the last name column for Eze. So last name. And what are we looking for? We're looking for Eze. So Eze. And then that's, so what are we changing Eze to? So I said she's changed her name to Dio. So Dio. Let's call this, let's say, as new last name. So let's give it that alias as new last name. So let's run this. So we can see our result from our result that because we changed Stella Eze's last name, everybody's last name remained the same, but Stella Eze has been changed from Eze, as we specified in our code, to Dio as the new last name. So this is how to use the replace function. We can use it for anything. We can search for any set of strings. You just have to specify the source as the column you want to search for, specify the old text and specify the new text, and it's changed. So that is the replace function. In the next video, we are going to be looking at the upper function and the lower function. So those are other kind of string functions that we use to manipulate strings. We're looking at those both functions in the next video. Stay tuned.